What's going on, guys? This is Riggs. Welcome back to the channel, the biggest small channel on YouTube. Before we get started, I know this has nothing to do with the video, but I have to show you guys this as I was browsing around. Look at this. Wait till you guys see this animation. Check out this animation right here. Oh my God, look at the freaking details with the freaking airdrop. Look at this. Amazing. I know that had nothing to do. I know this has nothing to do with the video, but I had to show you guys the details and the animations, just the graphics for PUBG Mobile, the Chinese version. Now, what's great about this is we actually, by having this version, we're able to unlock, the Chinese version is basically a couple updates ahead of the quote-unquote global version. So what I want to show you guys is I want to show you some of the newest, I don't want to say controversial, because the word controversial is controversial, but I really want to get your guys' opinion on this. And if you didn't know, I just hosted a poll, and over 60% of you guys said that your favorite weapon is in fact the UMP9. What would you say if I told you that the UMP9 has now become, or is going to become, the UMP45? That's right, the UMP45, now holding 45 caliber ammunition. And with that, because it's going to pack a little bit more of a punch, a little bit more of a bite, the magazine capacity is going to be a little bit smaller. Now, how would you feel if I told you that the Vector is no longer the Vector as you know it in the global version? The Vector has now become the Vector. I don't want to say it's called the Vector 9, but it's the Vector, but it's 9mm caliber ammunition. So I want to get you guys' opinion on this. We're going to test it in the range live. I have not even fired either of these weapons, so we're going to do kind of a first/live reaction to these weapons to see what we think of it. And by the way, the Vector now has a larger capacity magazine, which was a big complaint a lot of people had with the old Vector, the Vector that held 45 caliber ammunition. Now you actually have a bigger mag now. So we're going to see if it's still a laser beam like it is as we currently know it. The next big one coming is the MP5K. Now, I imagine the majority of you guys voted this the least favorite SMG. I'm assuming it's because the majority of you have not fired it yet, including myself. So we're going to test this out. But what's really cool is you actually put a stock on this thing. Of course, you have all the different grips. We have the extended mag, compensator, suppressor. So I really want to see, I imagine probably a red dot, maybe a 2x on this thing. And you can do canted sight. And by the way, another change that's coming is you can actually put a holo on pistols. Is that a game changer? Probably not. But right now, all we have for pistols is red dots. You can actually put holographic sights on there now. But without further ado, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the range. If I can remember how to do this, and click on maps. This is just for the regular, kind of, figuring out how to navigate through this. And we're going to click the target icon. I want this to be straight up raw, unedited. We're going to test out all three of these weapons and try to come up with, my first impression. And the range is, and by the way, the MP5K is only available on the Kindy. Actually, let's go ahead. Let's actually test that out first. The MP5K, where is it? Now let's go ahead and grab some sights. I'm thinking we're going to do we'll do some 3X, some 2X, and we'll probably, all right, where's the red dots? Where the hell are the... Am I missing something? There it is. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to throw a red dot on the MP5K and take a look at this. All right, as expected, it's definitely... Hopefully the audio is not crazy too loud, but as expected, not a whole lot of recoil. I mean, it feels good. I feel like this is going to be a weapon that you'd probably pick up, you know, maybe like in the very beginning of your match. And then as soon as you'd find maybe a Vector or a UMP, you're probably going to switch it. I mean, I don't know. See, the 2X feels amazing. The 2X actually feels better than the red dot did, believe it or not. All right, so this is from about, let's see, yeah, about 40, 50 meters right here. All right, I'd say the first maybe 8 to 10, maybe 8 to 12 rounds feels really, really good. Then it starts to get a little bit squirrely with the 3X. I mean, all those shots are on target, but I would say it's more of a close range weapon. And I mean, you're not going to be sniping with this thing. We got 2 more rounds. All right, but this is the big one. I really want to check out the UMP, not the UMP9, the UMP 45. There it is. This is with a suppressor on it. And notice before, when you pick up the UMP off the ground, you'd be able to have 30 rounds. Now when you pick it up off the ground, you get 25. So it's 5 less rounds. And we're going to reload and check that out. Now it's 35. So I want you guys' opinion on that. So it's basically like how an Uzi is. Uzi's 25 with extended, you get 35. The UMP 45, it went from 30 to 40, now to 25 to 35. Just 5 less rounds. I don't think it's a crazy big deal, but it is going to pack a much bigger punch. So what we're going to do now, I wonder if it sounds the same. Whew, I'm a little nervous. I'm actually kind of nervous for this, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and fire it up. It feels good. You can definitely tell that it sounds different. By the way, my trigger is not where... Let me actually... I kind of want to fix that. How do I fix... Oops. How do I fix that? It's going to be this one. I'm used to having this about right there on my current setup. I hope I don't screw this up. Okay, I think we just saved it. All right, that's a lot better. All right, let's try this again. Okay, that feels a lot better. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. But yeah, it was way too far up in the upper right-hand corner. Let's go back to the red dot. Definitely, I don't know, the recoil is definitely different than what we're used to, or what we know as the UMP9. Yeah, definitely it's kind of bouncing around. You can definitely tell that it has a different sound to it. This is actually my last mag right here. I think maybe I'm compensating too much. I'm still kind of I'm still messing with my buttons a little bit. All right, let's do the 2X again. Yeah, the first 15, 20 rounds feel good, and then it starts to, you really gotta compensate. Let's go prone, or crouch. And it still feels the same. Maybe it's just something that you'd have to kind of maybe get used to. All right, let's check the 3X now. See the 3X. Yeah, you can really, I'm really pulling my thumb down pretty hard towards the end, the last maybe 10 to 15 rounds. So it feels good in the beginning. I mean, those are all chest shots. And, I mean, this is a 45. But, I mean, when you compare the Vector 45, I mean, that was a laser beam. Pretty much no recoil. So, having said that, let's go ahead. The thumb grip actually feels better. Let's do the 3X. Yeah, let's do the 3X UMP 45. Let's do it. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Perfect for the video. Look at this. That's the new vehicle. I think it's called the Lima or something. Exclusive to the Kindy. All right, let's check this out. Yeah, that definitely feels better with the thumb grip. Let me know what you guys think, but I feel like I can control this weapon a lot better with a thumb grip than the Vert. All right, let's do the Vector. Here we go. All right. So on this hole, in the Vector, remember before the Vector, when you would first pick it up, you could hold 13 rounds off the ground. Now you can have 19. Game changer? Probably not. And let's see how many bullets we can hold since we have an extended in here. Let's check it out. All right, there you go, 33. You can hold 33. Here's the tack stock, and let's actually do thumb grip, because we had really good results. Oh no, I forgot you can't do thumb grip on a vector. We can do the vert, the half. We'll mess with the half. Light, I'm not even gonna touch. You know, that's more for tap fire. So here's the half. Oh my god, that guy just wrecked me. So let's start with the half grip for the vector. Here we go, and we'll do red dot, 2x, and then 3x. Felt kind of squirrely a little bit. Let's see. Definitely has a different sound to it. Let's do the vert. Not a big fan of the half there. Let's see if this makes a difference. Man, that is a lot different. And this actually has this is actually with a compensator. All right, let's do the 2x. It almost seems like it had better recoil with 45 than it does with 9mm. It does sound a little bit different. Yeah, I'd say the UMP was a lot easier to control. Let's see. See, that was solid. Maybe I'm just not a fan. Maybe it's just the red dot. But the 3x does feel a lot better. Let's try the half with a 3x. I don't know. That one's tough, you guys. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these weapons. I think I like the UMP. Maybe is it because it's too OP? Are they doing this because the vector's not used that much? Is the UMP too OP, and they're like kind of nerfing it a little bit? Maybe I think is solid. The UMP 45, the vector though, I don't know. I don't know if I like the vector. I think the vector they should have. No, I don't know. Maybe for loop balance, that wouldn't make much sense. But that feels a little bit better. Yeah, actually, I think the recoil's better without the tack stock. Let's do that. That is really weird. Let's see. Wow. It actually feels better to have the vector without the tack stock. So I'm keeping these shots way more on target than I was before. But I want to know what you guys think of the changes. I mean, like I said, I just did a poll on the community tab, and exactly 60% of you guys picked the UMP9 as your favorite SMG, and I kind of set that poll up specifically to kind of lay the groundwork for this video. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on what your favorite SMG was. So now we have the Vector, which now holds 9mm ammunition. We have the UMP, what was the UMP9 is now the UMP 45, which holds, of course, 45 caliber ammunition. And then we have the MP5K, which is also 9mm. So we have that change coming, and the difference in mag capacities. So the Vector, when you pick the Vector up off the ground, you do get a few more rounds than you did before. When you first picked it up, you had 13 rounds. Now you have 19. But the UMP is getting scaled back 5 rounds each. Before it was 30-40 with the extended. Now it's 25-35. As of right now, I like the UMP9 better, and I like the Vector as it is right now better than the two calibers basically swapping. Not exactly sure. Maybe a shift in the meta. Not too sure. But let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions of these findings. What you guys think. And until the next video, you guys. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe, of course. But until the next video, you guys. This has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.